As temperatures fall across South Africa, the chance of electricity blackouts is rising. Spare supply on Eskom's network fell to only 2% yesterday, and Eskom CEO Brian Dams has admitted supply will be tight until mid-June, while some power units are being maintained. Dams was speaking at African Utility Week, which brings together thousands of professionals from more than 60 countries. The conference is underway in Johannesburg this week. Dams says decisions on new electricity infrastructure cannot be delayed until it's too late. Eskom has been scrambling to increase its capacity after a massive power crunch forced mines and factories to shut down for days 4 years ago. Meanwhile, MTN is attending African Utility Week to discuss machine-to-machine technology that may revolutionize the way we use power. To discuss, we're joined by one of the speakers, Kevin Jacobson, MTN's General Manager, Business Indirect. Great to have you with us, Kevin.
Thanks for having me.
I've heard of this amazing idea where you can sit at work, use your cell phone to monitor your electricity use at home, maybe switch off a gadget or two. Is that a reality in the future, and how far?
It's definitely a reality in the future. The technology is there right now. So we're able to do it right now. It just hasn't been pervasive. So we've just got to get out and do it.
Is it rolled out anywhere in the world? Is there anybody doing things like that?
There's a lot of smart metering. Most of it's going back to the utilities and not actually back to the consumer. And what we really need to do is put the power in the hands of the business and the consumer. That way we can make a real difference.
How many years are we looking at until smart meters become that smart that you can do this?
Well, there are quite a few smart meters out there right now. The only thing is it's only sending the data back to the utility and not giving it to the consumer. And if we can tell the consumer what they're using and how to bring that down, the other factor is it's not pervasive enough. So if you think of it, is how many of us get a bill and we wonder where this amount came from? So you get this massive bill and then you get all irate and you phone the call center only to find out what they made an estimate or something else. Then they want to cut you off. So that ties up their staff, frustrates the consumer, gives them bad publicity, and I mean a smart meter will change that. You will have that data ready there at midnight on the last day of every month.
What you're talking about, I mean, some people say that it's a scandal what happened in Johannesburg, a lot of people being overbilled. So before it helps us, it will at least help the authorities to get the bills right. Is that what you're saying?
100%. And the next stage is to start letting people use their smartphone and control their home. So if you're not using a geyser, why not be able to turn it off? Why not understand what one's carbon footprint is? How do we as consumers and businesses make a real difference if we don't understand what our carbon footprint is? And if we have that data and the utilities provide that data, we can use that to make the right decisions.
Are phones the right tool? Because you also have the internet.
The internet's fantastic. So internet's primary. Really, the cell phone just gives you access to the internet. But in the end of the, later on, we'll have those applications that actually connect to the internet and allow us to make those changes.
Is South Africa a pioneer at all, or are we trailing behind other countries when it comes to smart grids and what you can do with them with this machine-to-machine technology?
Well, I'd say we're definitely trailing at the moment. So in Europe, it's pervasive at the moment. They're rolling out like crazy. It's the fastest growing industry. I mean, the world of connected devices is actually exploding. So we estimate 50 billion connected devices by the year 2020.
All right, well, hopefully this African Utility Week helps to advance us. Thank you so much for your time. One of the speakers, Kevin Jacobson from MTN. A quick look at the